Welcome back, hunters, to day 3 of our Monster Hunter World campaign in the Wildspire Wastes. In the last episode, we just barely beat a Pukei-Pukei, and today we're going to fight its harder variant, a 2-star Pukei-Pukei investigation quest. I've created some alloy greaves for both of our hunters so they both have poison resistance. However, that has left my insect glaive completely defenseless because now his armor is 0 all around. His previous starting equipment gave him armor in the legs, but that's what I replaced. And the poison greaves have no armor in the legs. They just ignore poison. So hopefully we can make sure that our charge blade takes all the aggro and the insect glaive is allowed to do as insect glaive does. They're both using bone weapons, but they have pretty short lifespans. So I don't know if the damage output will really outweigh that setback. Not to mention Pukei-Pukei at 2 stars has a lot more armor all around and more break health. So it is very well possible that I might lose this quest. I wasn't concerned about losing the previous quest because even if I lost, it doesn't cost a day in your campaign timer. If you fail an assigned quest, you're allowed to redo it over and over and over, and it doesn't cost you any additional time so long as you don't pick another quest. But if I fail this, that's it. I've wasted the day fighting this thing and must move on to the next day. But without further ado, let's hunt Pukei-Pukei. Because we're starting its first investigation quest, we'll start at entry 2. If we start here, we gain 2 potions. I'll be sure to remember that because we'll need them. A Pukei-Pukei's presence is never a good thing. It's a vicious, craven creature, attacking anything smaller than it, forcing them out of their nests and territories and making everything that little bit more dangerous, that little bit less safe. That's a weird sentence. So news what has moved into the forest caught your attention. Time to do a little bit of public service. The hunter can only choose this option if they completed the Pukei-Pukei assignment quest. Let's pick that. We'll stalk it carefully. Everything we can learn about it is useful. Each hunter gains a Pukei-Pukei scale. Proceed to entry 9. Now that scale will be useful for us. Even if we fail this quest, I can make the insect glaive's Pukei-Pukei weapon. So this is already a success, even if I fail. Judging by the size of the scales you found, it's a young adult, possibly only just reached full maturity. And that would explain its sudden aggressive move into this area. That's something you need to be aware of. It's certainly not going to run as other Pukei-Pukei do. Not this one. We can keep on its path and close the distance, or we can take a shortcut. It might be worth investigating. Let's take that shortcut. We'll discard a time card and gain 2 track tokens. Proceed to entry 24. Another attempted fight. This time Pukei-Pukei attempted to attack a Kessidon. Again, it seems as though it won, but not without suffering a little pain itself. You could almost feel sorry for the creature if it weren't unsettling the entire forest as it attempted to prove itself fully grown. The group can only choose this if we have at least 1 Pukei-Pukei coil in our inventory. We do. There are more Kessidon tracks leading away from here. Discard 1 time card. Proceed to entry 8. The wounded Kessidon lashes out as you enter the clearing, its tail smashing you to the ground. It is in severe pain, dying slowly from Pukei-Pukei's venom. It's a nasty way to go, and you've heft your weapon. You could put it out of its misery, but it'll fight you. It may even hurt you. So, either our pain will be less than the Kessidon's, or we'll leave the creature. I don't want to suffer damage from killing this thing. That seems like a bad idea. So we'll leave the creature. We'll find its killer more quickly if we're uninjured. We shuffle the Unavenged card into the time deck. Proceed to entry 16. You're uncertain when Pukei-Pukei came here, but it definitely did. This cliff face lured it in, and you can see why. The shimmer of Dragonite is fairly alluring, even to you. We can spend some time digging, or we can ignore this. So let's spend some time digging. We'll discard a time card and roll. So we'll each hunter will roll on the table. Our insect glaive gets a poison sac, and our charge blade gets Dragonite ore. Once each hunter has rolled, we'll roll on to entry 12. There's a subtle ripple of foliage just to your left. You tense, ready to roll away from danger, but then the danger reveals itself to be the lithe, feline form of a palico. It slinks up to you, batting its own nose softly with 1 paw. We could use some help, or it's adorable, but we don't need it. If we want its help, we could discard a potion to shuffle the Palico Assistant card into the deck, but I've seen that card, and that only helps if we don't already have Palico help, and so that's worthless. We can still pick that option, but I won't sacrifice a potion to get the card. It might be an extra time card, even if it does nothing, but I need the potions. I think that's more important. So we'll discard a time card and proceed to entry 35. The roar is not quite as intimidating as the creature clearly hopes it is. It goes on a bit too long. Pukei-Pukei, leaving destruction wherever it goes. Not anymore though, you're about to stop all that. Ready your weapons, time to fight. So we reveal a 2, and that's lower than our minimum, because the 3 to 6 is the levels for the 2-star Pukei-Pukei. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. So we'll shuffle in Flying Bite into the deck. Our first attack is a left wing swipe. Going 3 towards the closest hunter, we have the Charge Blade with 8 threat and the Insect Glaive with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5. Okay, so 3 forward you say. 1, 2, 3. Looking at him. Only a range of 1 though, so our Insect Glaive is safe. It'll be 8 damage. Now, that is a lot of damage. Do we want to dodge that? It's a 4 dodge attack, and that would cost me 3 cards. Our window would be 2 and 2. It's not great. It's not looking great. I will say no. I'll just take all of that. That is 2 health remaining. Man, I love just starting off strong like that. Okay, what do we do? Well, both hunters will have to go. So I want to see what the Insect Glaive can do. We show our orange Kinsect. That's not great. So he'll walk forward, do a wide sweep for 1 card, 1 damage, putting you down to 64 health remaining. That's a lot of health to get through. But then we'll Reaping Slash, which is an orange Kinsect, for a total of 2, but that's only 1 damage. Okay, this is a bad time. But with the orange Kinsect, we get to discard the 2 right cards before drawing our time card. Monster Sleeps. Okay, flip the token face down, discard from the right, discard down. Oh no. Discard Tornado Slash, draw back up, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Remove a break token. If there are any, there aren't, and then monster recovers. Okay, I love doing no damage. I love it. Charge Blade. Do something. Do something for me, please. We will have him shield block, and then forward slash. That's 1 card's worth. That's 1 damage. Oh my god. This is a bad time. I think I've made mistakes. Brief Respite. Flip the token face down. No. Flip them back up. Discard from the right. I'll leave shield block there, because Brief Respite lets me discard 1 card from my board, and I would like to keep it, please. Drawing back up. Great. I get both Amped Element Discharge. Not a good time. That's 2 hunters, 2 cards. Pukei-Pukei, you go now. Flying Spit, targeting him. Now, let's see here. I would reduce it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually. So I got Leather Mail, which has 1, Baroth Helm, which has 1, Shield Block, which is 2. That's 4. But thanks to Baroth Helm, any card that I play that gives me armor, like Shield Block, it increases it by another 1. So that means that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage reduced by 5 is actually 1 damage. I have 1 health remaining. And then he runs backward. 1, 2. Like a butt. However, we now have a window of 2 hunters, 2 turns. Okay, I will have Insect Glaive go. The insect is red, and I don't have any red. So what I'll do is Vault, discard to do a space, move for free. I don't want to be in the pond. Could be here. I'll be there. That way I'm in the front arc in case, hey, I do big damage at some point. But I'll put down 2 wide sweeps. They're both going to be 1 damage regardless of what cards I draw. That's 62 health remaining. Okay. Give me a time card. Flip the token. Discard from the right. Discard from my hand. I'll keep them because they're both white. Meaning I'll get some big breakage next turn. Up to 2 hunters may move 1 node each. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we're looking for. Positioning. Okay. Charge Blade. What do you do? Unfortunately, you have, like, no health. So, you know what I can do? Maybe I should have blocked that initial attack. Because I'm in a bad spot here. I'll move for free. Charge Rising Slash. That's 3 damage, which actually means it's 2 damage. Congrats. You're at 60 health. The cards in my hand are not great. But I guess I just end my turn. I'm going to die. I'm gonna just die. That's not great, but oh well. Sleep Toad. Take the token, flip it face back up, discard from the right, discard from my hand. Yeah, amped element discharge, get out of my hand. Draw it back up. Let's hope that this sleep affects you and not me. It affects you. Which means we ignore basically your entire card, except for the right. So, Poison Spit, doesn't matter. 3 hunters get to do 1 attack each. That's actually a terrible card. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, Mr. Bond. Let's go with the Insect Glaive. Getting my white Kinsects, of course. What part do I want to break? If I break the side, I can get extra hunter time. So I'll do that. Jumping Slash. Always going to be 1 damage because my cards are garbage. 59 health, but that's a break token to your side. End turn. Whoops-a-daisy. Flip the token, pass the token, discard from the right, discard down, draw back up. We're in a good spot, I think. Charge Blade. You're not in a good spot. Do I even bother with you? Weak Slash. 1 damage. End turn. Tactical Shift. Token, face down, face up, discard, clear board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw back 1. I hate Elemental Round Slash. It's never a good card that I can make use of. So now I have a question. 2 hunters can move 1 node. This next attack will target the farthest person. I'll do it that way. And we'll have the Charge Blade go again. Do another weak slash. For 1 damage, of course. I expected that. And then I end my turn. We got a Paratoad. Ooh, this might be interesting. Flip token, discard, discard, and draw. Nice. I got 2 shield blocks. That's kind of what I was looking for. Okay. But Paratoad, what do you do? Hit me or hit him? Him. Let's go. Which means you don't move on your attack. Tail Whip. Does it mean that you don't move or that you don't perform the movement at all? There's a difference because if you don't move, like as if you had a movement of 0, you still turn to face. But if you don't act as if you do the move at all, you don't turn. Paralysis. Act as if it's 0 movement. Which means Tail Whip, I don't move spaces, but I still turn to move, and that means that the Charge Blade is now out of range, or actually not in the correct arc to be hit, but the Charge Blade still gets hit. That's a dodge of 4. Otherwise, I take 7 damage, which I'm allowed to take. I'll just take 7 damage. I'll do that. I'll do that for you. 2 hunters, 2 turns. Insect Glaive goes. I have to reshuffle my Kinsects. First one being orange. That's really not the one I wanted. I have so many white Kinsects and I want to do big damage and I'm not allowed. So I will take a passive turn. I will drink that potion, reshuffle my cards, and end my turn. My time card is Keep Hunting. I'll keep everything in my hand. Now, who goes next? I think I'll be okay if the insect glaive goes in. Next card is a white Kinsect. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to waste cards now. If it was white, I could have done a lot of breaking to his face, but now I just need to do stuff at all. 2 cards, 1 damage each. Well, 2 separate attacks. Rising slash combo, each doing 1 card, each doing 1 damage. That is that. Ending the turn. Threat shifting, passing the tokens. Oh no, this is actually not according to plan. I wanted the insect glaive to be the target here. Now it's going to be the charge blade who has 1 health. Not good. Flip the token, discard from the right, discard from the hand, drawing back up. Meaning, now, Pukei-Pukei does a tail whip to the left. We go 1, we go 2, and the insect glaive is not hit by it. But of course, the charge blade is. I can dodge this for 2 shield blocks face down, and that's what I'll do. Charge blade, you now have to go. And here's what I'll do. And so I'm going to place a charge rising slash. That is 2 cards for 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, putting you to 52. Now, I will stop using cards there, and instead I'll use Wrath of Meow to do 3 cards to your face. That's 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Putting you down to 49. Ending the turn. Monster retreats. Flip the token face down. Discard 1 card from my right. Discard from my hand. I don't want to. 1, 2, 3. Back to full. Discard 4 time cards. Unfortunate. But hey, I saw a Roar and a Vespoid attack get discarded, so that's okay. Each hunter may sharpen weapon and use potions. You know what? I'll take that potion, putting me back to 8. Discarding this. Sharpening my weapon. And the insect glaive will get a free sharpen as well. So I'll have my insect glaive go, revealing that white Kinsect, going over here, hitting him with the jumping, advancing slash for 1, 3, 1 damage. It's always going to be 1 because the side armor is 2. But also hitting him with jumping slash, that's 1. 1, but that's 2 breaks to the side there. So card, flipping it face down. Discarding from the right, discarding down. I'll keep what I have, drawing back up. Okay, and swapping over tokens. Now the insect glaive is threat 8 again. Okay, I don't know if I actually want that right now. Now my charge blade is fully healed, so I kind of want you to take the damage, bro. What can I do? Forward slash, that's simply 1 damage. Shield thrust, that's 1 damage, but putting a stun token on you. 45 health. Man, I'm telling you, man, I don't think it's gonna happen for me. If I go backwards though, I will become the prime target. Although, it doesn't matter, right? No, it doesn't matter yet, because I still have 1 turn. Nope, I don't. I go back, and I am the target now. Threat shift. Flip your token. Face down, they're both face down. Go back up, discard from the right, discard down from my hand. Let's keep it. Drawing 2. 2 hunters may move 1 node each. Let's do it like this. So now, Pukei-Pukei. Flying bites. We go 1, we go 2, we go 3, we go 4. Yeah, that's what it has to be. It'll be 6 damage. I reduced that by 2, meaning it'll be 4 damage, unless I want to do a dodge 5. No siree, I do not. So we take that. 4 health remaining. Window is 3 hunters, 2 cards. Well, we can have the charge blade go. See, now the charge blade will shield thrust 1 more time. That's 2 damage, doesn't matter. That is 44 health. Let's see, we'll move off to the side here, because now we can finally hit him with an element's discharge. Now we do big damage. That's 1, that's 3, That's 5. I did my math right this time. 5 damage minus 2, that's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 41 health. And that's a break token to the side, breaking it. Now your claw attacks have an additional hunter turn on it. And let's not forget the stun. You are now stunned. End my turn. Brief respite. Flip the token, discard from the right, discard from my hand. I'll keep what I have, and I won't even take the brief respite. I need those cards on my board. Next, Insect Glaive. Can you even get there fast enough? I think the answer is no. I do get a red Kinsect, and you know, I'm inclined to really make use of it. So I'm gonna have to get rid of my vault, put it face down for 2 spaces, and then get a free 1 to your butt. Doesn't really matter. Red Kinsect says no. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. I have 2 red Kinsects. It's kind of hard to see the colors on these. I have 2 red Kinsects and 2 oranges. So with the red, we'll do 2 plus an additional 2 cards. 4, 5, reducing it by 1, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That is 37. And then we'll hit him with the Tornado Slash. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. That sucked. But that's 1, 2, 3. Ending my turn, putting you to 34 health. That's all I can do. Not bad, I say. Poison Cup. Flip the token. Flip them back. Discard. Discard from the hand. I guess we'll keep it. And drawing back up. Whose turn is it now? Well, Poison Cup, it doesn't matter who gets what, because we're both immune to poison. Doesn't matter. Who goes now? We have the Charge Blade with 4 damage cards left in their deck, and the Insect Glaive with none. So we'll go Insect Glaive. You get the orange Kinsect. You don't care, you're just going to sharpen. And move, say, 1 away. So the card says, flip the token, discard, discard, and suffer paralysis. So I'm going to keep all the cards in my hand, and then discard, say, one of these, and one of those, and one of those. I've got to play here. I know what's going on. So, next attack, which will have stun on it. Poison Glob. So we go 1. Be in there so we don't suffer the pawns. That's 2. Be over here so that Insect Glaive is kind of free. That's 3. That's 4. This will do 6 damage. Reduced by 2. That's 4 damage. That would kill me. So, can I dodge it? I cannot. So, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Stun, 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 you fool. Stun! That means I can put 1 card face down. This is now a dodge value of 1. I've dodged it. You're welcome. There you go. That was the big plan. 2 hunters, 3 cards. Which means I can do something big, can I? Can I? I can't. No, not really. The Charge Blade, while I could, say, do big damage, I won't actually be able to do big damage. Well, Charge Blade. Return Stroke, 1 damage. Cool. Return Stroke, 1 damage. Actually, no, not Return Stroke again. Element's Discharge for 1, and then 2 additional cards. 2, 3, 4. That's 3. Putting you down to 30. And a break on your face. That's the end of his turn. Drawing the time card. Flip the token. Discard from the right. Discard from the hand. Drawing back up. 1, 2, 3. Removing a break token and healing 5. That's fantastic. Getting everything back. Okay. Unfortunately, what do we do now? Charge Blade has to recover his sharpness. So So that's not good. He's going to have to spend his turn to sharpen his weapon. Unfortunately, that's just really all he can do. So we end our turn, draw our time card, flip our token face down, discard from the right, discard any cards from my hand. I mean, I've got decent cards, but you know what? I'll get rid of, say, 2 return strokes in hopes that I get another shield block. And I did. And another shield block. Okay. I actually don't need that many. And here's the coup de grace. Suspended boulder. Roll low. You suffer damage. You do it. You know what? You got 5 health. You lost 5 health. How do you like that? Your next attack, a right wing swipe. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. I brought him back. Hey guy, the attack is only 1 range. Insect glaive is safe. It's 4 dodge. I'll sacrifice 2 shield blocks for that. Face down. Now what? I think I stay there. 2 turns, 2 cards. Insect glaive, you get the white kinsect. So we go forward. We go jumping, advancing, slash. That's 3 for 2. 2 cards for 3 damage. That's 2 damage, actually. 28. And then we descending slash. Oh, and that's also a break to your face, bro. Broken. Well, breaking. That's 1 of 4. Descending slash says 2 damage cards. That's a 2. And that's a 1. So that's 3. That's 2. So much math. 26. And ending my turn with an orange kinsect, meaning I discard 2 of them before drawing my time card. Flipping my token, flipping them again, discarding from the right. I have no cards in my hand, drawing back up. And it doesn't matter what I roll here, because we all are poison immune. Now, I have the Charge Blade go, and he will shield block and do a forward slash. For 2 damage, that's 1 damage. That's 25. Ending turn. But at least I have my armor up. That's what I need. Flip the token face down, pass it around. And you know what? I didn't even plan for this, but it worked out because it's a threat shift. Meaning, now the Charge Blade is threat 8. So, you're now the priority. That was perfectly timed and a total mistake because I didn't know that, and I shouldn't have put the shield block down because of it. There was no point to do that, but thanks to the threat shift, there is now a point to do that. Fantastic. I'm not a cheater, I swear. Card, Poison Spew. Doesn't hit anybody, actually. But you do go 1 forward. Okay. I guess we take that. That was unintentional. Insect Glaive. Resetting Kinsects. Orange. I don't like that. I don't need that. That's not what I want. So here's what I'll do. Jumping Slash. That's 1 damage. Doesn't really matter. Move to the rear. And then Descending Slash. That's 2 cards. That's only 2 damage, but that's only 1 for 23. And ending my turn with an orange, discarding the 2 rights to do my time card. Flip the token face down, discard again. I only have 1 card left. Discard from my hand. I am okay with what I have. Drawing 2. And now I've drawn the Unavenged card, meaning every hunter takes 2 damage. That's what we get for not putting something out of its misery. I mean, come on, really? Charge Blade is at 2 health. Insect Glaive is at 6. So, what do we want to do? I don't think the Charge Blade is going to survive. But can I do anything about that? No, but I could do big damage. And you know what? I think I'll go with that. It'll be my first death, right? So, I'm okay. Charge Blade. Discarding shield block. Load of good that did. Ooh, you know what I can do? It's probably not going to work out for me, but hey. Elemental Round Slash. That's 1 card for 1 damage. 22. Oh, no, I can't do that. Well, 1, I can't do that because it's a 2 combo card. Can't do that. Instead, I'll have Charged Rising Slash for 2 cards. That's 3 damage, which means it's an additional 21. I thought I could put this card down and it'll give me a shield, and maybe, just maybe, I'll survive. There's no way I will. And then a weak slash. Why not, right? 1 damage. Piddle. 20 health left. Keep hunting. Token goes down. Discard from the right. Discard from my hand. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that amped discharge. I just never can seem to play it. That's the turn to the monster. Tongue Lash going towards you. 1, 2, 3, 5 damage reduced by 2. That's gonna be 3. That's still gonna kill me. I don't have the space. Can't do it, Captain. That's a death. Discarding 2 cards from the time deck, but being able to clear my board. So, what can you do, Insect Glaive? Your Kinsect is white. Discard Volt to move for free. Move for free. And we will Rising Combo Slash and Wide Sweep. They're both going to be 1 damage each because of just the way that my cards work. And you know what? I haven't been paying attention. Where are the claw cards? I should have had an extra round some turns ago. But unfortunately I forgot. And when you forget things, you pay the price. The head takes damage though. And I end my turn. Okay, what do we got here? Nitro Toad. Flip the face down tokens, back face up. Discard from the right. Discard from the hand. Drawing back up. Okay. Well, this is not great. Rolling the dice. I have -2 armor. Guess what? I have no armor anyways, man. That's not doing anything for me. Who's next? Charge Blade. Can you do big damage for me? I highly doubt it, but we'll try. You can actually be here. Right? We'll put you here, actually. Put you to the face. Charge Rising Slash for 3 damage, meaning that's 2. Shield Thrust for 1. And a stun token. End turn. Time. Flip token. Cool. Discard. Great. Discard some more. I don't like any of these cards in my hand. Drawing all the way back up. Passing tokens. Oh no. Insect Glaive has to go. Show me that red Kinsect that you cannot do anything with because you have no cards in your damage deck. So we back away. Slow like. And shuffle that deck. Our card is a Threat Shift. Face down. Face up. Discard from the right. Keeping my entire hand and passing tokens. So what do you do now, Pukei-Pukei? You go 1. Right? 1, yes. 2, yes. Unless, no, that still hits him. That'll still hit the Insect Glaive. It's gonna hit him for 8 damage, you say? Oh no. Yep, that's gonna be a 2 face down cards from me, Captain. And as for the Charge Blade, 8 damage, reduced by 2, I'll still survive. Because I don't want to get rid of so many cards for that. 2 health remaining. Yikes. But I have a big window of 3 cards. What can I do with it? Charge Blade hits him for 2, 3. That's a big 2. There's no way, man. There's no way I can do this. I only have 1 card left. Hit him with the Shield Thrust. That's 1 damage. Wank. But it is a stun on you. So, helping the team somehow. Rampage. Oh no. Monster will have 2 attacks this time around. So we will have to pay attention to that. Okay. Insect Glaive. Resetting your Kinsects. Please give me the red. Left to right. Orange. No, that's not what I want. That is not what I want. I don't have an orange card. All I got is wide sweep. Where are you? Right here, in the back. Wide sweep and tornado slash. That's 1 damage, and then that will be 3 damage for 2. So that's a total of 3. 1, 2, 3. I only have 1 time card left. This is a failure. This is going to be a failure, guys. I'm sorry it's happening. Because time card says keep hunting. Flip token. Tokens flipped. Discard. Discard. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I do. I have 1 more hunter turn. Doesn't matter who goes. Because if it's the Insect Glaive who has damage cards, the Charge Blade does not have any damage cards. The Kinsect reveals a white Kinsect, but it doesn't matter. So that's a failed hunt, meaning we've wasted a day hunting this Pukei-Pukei, but it's actually not gone all to waste. So we fail. That means we don't get any rewards from Pukei-Pukei, even though we broke one of his pieces off. What we do get is all the stuff that we found during the time that we were tracking him. And so I know for a fact I can at least make the Pukei-Pukei weapon for the Insect Glaive, and that'll help us, because clearly we're missing out on a lot of damage here. I'm just hitting him for one bad time. So let me get back to you and see what I can make with what I found. I was able to make the Blooming Glaive for the Insect Glaive Hunter, which has a significantly better damage deck than what I have previously. 3 1s, 5 2s, and 4 3s. That's significantly better. And it also takes out the 2 Rising / combo cards I have in my deck for poison / combos. So we have worse agility on the original cards for better agility on the new cards, and the new cards, while they have the same damage card output, they apply poison. That's not going to matter so much for Pukei-Pukei, but that's going to matter for other monsters. So I'm definitely using this weapon on all of my future hunts regardless. The other weapon I managed to create was an Elite Commission Axe for the Charge Blade. This also has a better damage pool from 8 1s, 3 2s, and 1 3, but it will also take out the 3 return strokes for 3 powered strokes. Again, better agility, and this time around it's 2 damage cards as opposed to 1. Meaning that not only do I have a better damage deck, but I'm going to be doing more damage because I'm throwing more cards out. That one is also a keeper. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make any new armor cards, even though my Insect Glaive desperately needs it. But hopefully, with these new weapons, we can do more damage to the monsters before we faint ourselves and lose that way. I was able to keep myself alive for this fight, and I only ran out of time, so that'll ensure the next time we fight this Pukei-Pukei, we'll come out on top. Thanks for joining me on day 3 of our campaign. Unfortunately, we lost, but we'll get them next time, for sure. If you enjoyed this series, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below. Tell me if you have any advice for me. And tell me about your experiences with the Monster Hunter board game if you have it already. And if you don't, what are you most looking forward to? Let's talk about it. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching.